I'm walking to do the evening check of the boys first. But along the way, I wanted to show. Okay, jabalí, wild boar, dislodged the rock from up there. There. It's exiting the gardens and orchards up there. And there's more activity. So when there's activity on the path for the boys, that means, see, more here. It has to come through our pastures up there to get down here, so I'm a bit worried. I closed some things off because it's been getting in up there ever since we took the alpacas out. It has returned, or they have returned. I didn't want to look because it just makes me depressed, angry, frustrated. But the hunters are coming on Sunday. Let's see if they get them. Anyway, I'm going to go check on the boys. There's their lean-to in the distance. And then I'm going to go get an iron post for some work I'm doing in the upper pastures. And now check to see if the pig has come through. Onyx greeted me at the fence. He's getting used to the fact that I feed him a little handful when I come in the morning. But it's not morning. Where's Pacha, Ormond? Also, the pig was in here for the first time in 6 weeks, maybe longer. It did very little rooting, and I'm not quite sure where it came in. It rooted in these areas that don't matter. Oh, look. A mole hole. So it dug here, which I've already put back, and then all through here. So my suspicion is it came through. Not here. Nothing is disturbed, but likely he's dug up all this looking for food. Move these rocks around. Possible. Came in through here, but I don't see any of the barbed wire disturbed. This looks all very as it is. This has been messed with, but don't know what to say. It's not in the barbed wire is not in the right place, but the two strands are together here. Okay. My neighbor's horses are following me. I don't really want to. I wouldn't look to see if the boar has been through. But I have to get an iron post to use as a rock breaker. And the only one I have left is up here. An extra one that didn't get used. So, once I get over this little hump, I will see if there's any damage. Well, there's already damage. See if there's more damage. You can't come into my pastures Sorry. Sorry about that. You can get some water there, but no further, please. All right. What's happened? Yeah. It's been here for sure. It's claimed this space as its zone of destruction. I'll have to reseed this and hope that they kill the ones that are coming through. Let's hope the hunters are successful this weekend. Let's see if it's also been tearing stuff up. Less so, but still over here. Yeah, here's its other play place. Anyway, okay, I don't know how it's getting in. I'm gonna get that post. So it's old routing route. It looks like he or she or they have not been through in a while. And of course the grass is growing. This would have been lush. I can only look at this as a lost lover. That's a bit dramatic. But yeah, this would be like this if the pig hadn't rooted out, starting up there at those escobas and fallen trees and small plum trees, wild plum trees, all the way down little by little, sometimes not so little, all the way down to where all those trees are, where all those trees are cut. I cut them and didn't clean them up as a way to discourage its movements, so I dug around them. I have learned that if I throw a tree with loads of branches, little branches, it'll tend to be too lazy or unable to get underneath it. So I've left these here for the rest of the winter. Alright, let me get my post. Mission complete. Some destruction, but was expected, so that made it a little easier to swallow. It's just going to take that area, those two areas that it likes, and turn it into a mud bath, to a rootless, I don't even know what you would call it, like a quagmire? Like a, yeah, a mud hole. That's what it does with the earth. It tends to choose places that are humid, muddy, swamp-like, and rips up all the grass, eats the roots or the worms or whatever else it's getting. And sometimes if it's a really watery place, it'll make a mud bath hole for itself. So good, it hasn't been through here, but I thought I had this sealed off, and I don't. I have no idea where it's coming in. I sealed up 2 or 3 places a couple of days ago and said, now that the hunters are coming, I'm just not going to come up here. I don't want to know. But then I needed this. I've arrived at the upper pastures, and Yuki and Ame are eating the bale of hay. Now Jamaica's joined in. Good. They're not going into the lean-to, or as we say in Spanish, the caseta. So I did this last fall and it was successful. So a nice fresh bale of very nice high quality hay. Green, still has a little smell. And yeah, to supplement their grazing. Tomorrow they'll probably hang out in the lean-to all day because it's going to rain. But until then, mouthfuls of good fresh hay. And for me, I'm going to, before the sun sets, it's already set, or in the process of setting, I'm going to pound this post through a couple of rocks to call it a fine finish to a day. Since my excavation bar has not arrived, I'm going to use this instead. Very good. Glad you're eating the eno, the hay. Very good. Way to go, Ame, Pola, and Yuki. Very, very good. Enjoy it. Okay, last shot of the day. This hole for the post needs to be 50 centimeters, really more, 60. So I can put a stone base underneath the post. And they're more 30 than 50 or 60. And I've been beginning to commit to a retaining wall. But before the night falls, I want to see if I can break through this stone. This one, or this is a couple of stones. I think I can split between it. And that'll be through a barrier. This one feels like a giant boulder underneath. I can't find its edge, which is not a good sign. Anyway, wish me luck.